President's Cup 2022, Fred Couples. Being Fred Couples is a highlight for every American golf team. It's been well known for decades that Fred Couples, easily one of the most gifted athletes in the annals of golf, has a lot more going on in his head than he is capable of articulating succinctly. But while the former Masters champion might not always be successful in connecting the dots in discourse, there is no arguing he possesses an uncanny ability to communicate when charged with a leadership role in American golf. Few men connect better with peers and young players than the man who will be serving for the fourth time as an assistant captain in the President's Cup to go along with his 3 successful terms as U.S. captain from 2009-13. With a combination of old-style cool, a keen sports acumen, and the ability to sense a player's level of comfort with his attitude and his game, Couples is arguably the most compelling figure in every team room that doesn't also include Tiger Woods. When Captain Davis Love III talked to any of the prospective players who were vying to be among this year's dozen competitors for the 14th President's Cup at Quail Hollow Club, he was compelled to mention that playing for one's country is a great honor, but there's nothing like being able to linger in the company of his top assistant and longtime friend. "I told all the guys that I'm offering something great," Love said. "I told all the guys that I'm offering something great. We all want to be like Fred. We all love being around Freddie," said Steve Stricker, who enlisted Couples' help in the 2017 President's Cup and last year's Ryder Cup, both blowout U.S. victories. "We all want to be like Fred. We all love being around Freddie." Only once has Couples been on the losing end as a captain or assistant, and that was in 2012 when the European team shocked the Americans in the Ryder Cup with an epic Sunday comeback at Medina Country Club, where he also served under Love. And Couples takes some responsibility for the U.S. team letting a 10-6 lead disintegrate on the final day of singles matches because he read the room on Saturday night and didn't react forcefully enough in preventing the letdown that ensued the next afternoon. "We were just a little too amped up before the pairings that night. It's not that anyone thought we had it won, but we were excited," Couples said Wednesday morning while standing on the practice range at Quail Hollow after team pictures. "We were just a little too amped up before the pairings that night. It's not that anyone thought we had it won, but we were excited." Jordan Spieth, whom Couples selected as a captain's pick in 2013 at Muirfield Village Golf Club, said that Couples' presence alone is valuable in the team room. "I feel like Freddie is Freddie, and everyone knows what that means, right? He's just so light," said Spieth, playing in his 4th President's Cup, most on the USA side. "I feel like Freddie is Freddie, and everyone knows what that means, right? He's just so light. I vote Fred on every team possible until he dies," Justin Thomas added. "I vote Fred on every team possible until he dies." That element is more than just presence. Prescience is a part of his makeup. Couples' instincts in a competitive environment are especially keen, more so as an observer of events than competing in them. Stricker said that Couples is very insightful, and Zach Johnson, who is the U.S. Ryder Cup captain next fall in Italy, used the words extremely cerebral. "There's a lot of thought, and he puts a lot into it," Johnson added. "There's a lot of thought, and he puts a lot into it. I don't think anyone assesses talent and putting players together better than Fred does," Love said recently. "He works extremely hard at being prepared for these matches. He usually makes a great point when you ask him what he thinks.